Hey people, knock off Robocop fighting vampires, except he has magical powers. Of course, that couldn't be condensed into just one movie.
It could have been.
It couldn't have been condensed into two movies.
It was.
No, there's a third
Oh
movie.
no, no, I can't watch anymore. Da, 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 da.
But here's maybe some good news.
Really?
Godfrey Ho, aka whatever American name he used, made both Robo Vampire and Robo Vampire 2 in the year 1988.
Whoa.
So if you're wondering why this one seems a little forced, that's why.
Mm.
Fortunately, with the third one, he waited until the year
92?
1989.
Oh my gosh. Why did he wait so long?
But people, there is good news. If you don't want to see this on Tubi, you don't want to see this on Prime, you don't want to bootleg it illegally, it's
No, you
fine.
don't want to do that.
You can get both Robo Vampire and the sequel Robo Vampire 2, aka Devil's Dynamite. I'm still questioning that title. For the low on a double DVD for the low cost of only $27.99.
No, no. To be it is.
So let's buy it.
No, 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 no. To be it is. To be or not to be.
So anyway,
What?
is it not plugged in? Keep talking.
He just has to check to see if we're plugged in or not. I think we are, but you never know. Ah, just made a noise. I put the box over there, so I might have taken it out
Yeah.
a little bit, but no,
So anyway,
it just went a tad darker again.
have you ever seen
I don't remember.
a human dressed as the Michelin Man fighting
He's
people
not that
doing the
big.
bunny hop?
He's not that big. He's a normal size gentleman just wearing aluminum foil. He doesn't
He
have
looked like he was wearing
no,
plastic.
but it's not you when you say the Michelin Man, you're talking about somebody very well rounded.
Okay,
His arms,
he's
everything.
he's an anorexic Michelin Man.
No. Mm-mm. I was thinking he was from Lost in Space.
Yeah.
You were thinking Mork and Mindy.
Well,
We
okay,
brought up a
people.
lot of stuff that it's old fashioned type spacesuit.
People, she was
But
talking about like
he
a
wasn't a spacesuit
he was
person.
she was
He was supposed to be a
talking
superhero.
she was talking about an alien science fiction movie before Star Wars or before Star Trek. So I was just guessing at space shows.
Yeah, and then when you said that, and then I'm like, no, it was Lost in Space.
So, why don't you tell the plot of this movie?
Really?
And maybe you can explain to me why it's also called Devil's Dynamite.
Maybe because
Was there even dynamite in this movie?
it was a priest, pastor, something in the church, and then he was teaching or creating vampires. So maybe that's the devil part of it, because you got somebody that was supposed to be teaching good that was teaching bad and creating a human weapon.
Oh, because this is a Godfrey Ho movie, it's it's half Robo Vampire 2 and half stock footage from a movie he just found on the street. I'm not even going to try to say the official name, but I think it translates to the gamblers that go to the casino.
Yeah, like that makes any sense. So
Trust me,
anyway,
that makes more sense than the Google translated title.
so this guy was in prison for what, 6 years?
I don't remember.
And he went to prison because this lady tricked him and he took the fall or whatever.
You
So
tricked me!
he
In 100 years I will claim revenge on your great-granddaughter!
he got out and he wanted revenge. He loved this lady and she turned on him and supposedly was marrying another guy, and she paid to have these vampires created. And the thing of it is that I didn't understand, they were like they had
Fangs?
no fangs. I never saw any fangs.
Mm.
It was like that they had dentures, so their teeth were like fat and white, but they put two holes in and put poison into the person. So the person either killed themselves, died, or turned into a vampire.
One thing, though, is that the movie was not super gory for you. There were a
Well, it was.
few...
If they only
they would
made.
show... They would show sometimes, like, someone with, like... Let's be honest, it was probably like a piece of chicken and barbecue sauce. To imply that it was like... To imply that it was like this, like...
But the thing of it
But
is,
but apart from that, 90% of the time when they bite someone's neck or they bite into somebody,
it was two holes.
they don't show like the gore gushing out.
Right, and it
which
was
is
like
good.
ash. Okay, so they have the two holes, but their face, their mouth is all red with jello blood, whatever they wanted to think it was.
Not
And
ketchup?
that's not correct because when a vampire does two fangs, he sucks your blood. He doesn't like it all over. So it didn't make sense if there were only two holes.
This is a
Why was
movie called
everything?
Robo Vampire 2, aka Devil's Dynamite, and you're complaining about the logic?
It just didn't make sense to me. I didn't like it at all.
This
Vampires hopped.
is...
Bagoo, bagoo, bagoo.
Hey, say what you will, that was probably the most entertaining part.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah.
And the dubbing was extremely obvious. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, it was kind of off.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And the voices that they got, some were very high boys, some were very low boys. Some
Special Forces!
stop,
Special Forces!
stop. Don't need to start that. I'm already getting a headache.
You remember that,
I
though?
was outside with the cottonwood trees and I didn't have a mask on. And
Okay.
I'm already getting a sinus headache.
It's Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison. They've all come back to see me. Jimmy, you look nothing like you did at Woodstock, man. I was there. You were? So, was this worth your time or no?
No, you fell asleep.
I didn't fall.
You were tired.
I was
And it was
tired.
kind of
Yeah, I
boring.
didn't.
And so we had to stop it and finish it the next night.
Yeah, Godfrey Ho. I don't know if you're still. Godfrey Ho's estate. I don't know how you make a movie involving Robocop and vampires and somehow make it boring for 90 minutes. But somehow you did.
Yeah. Wow, good for you.
A lot of people are saying, like, oh, this needs to be remade, this needs to be remade. It's like, remake this, Hollywood.
Why? Oh, God. It would be still a BC movie.
Let's be honest. Could it be worse?
Yeah, it could be. If you
How?
only have 3,000.
If you have $3,000, you probably have 20 times this movie's budget.
Oh, I don't know. I just didn't care for
Winnie
it.
the Pooh Blood and Honey was
As
only
soon
made
as the
for like a few
vampires
hundred
were, like,
thousand.
hopping.
Which is like the only entertaining thing about this movie.
Well, it just took you back to the first movie, and it just wasn't fun. Wasn't fun, folks. No fun at all. No pun intended either.
How is that a pun? Anyway,
Hi, Coaster Kitty. Hi.
we've tried to pad this review out to about 10 minutes, and I think we succeeded.
Oh, wow.
Join us next time when we take a look at one of Kay's selections and one of
Ah.
our one of our own movies.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.